I'm Peter Spezia for Games in Time, doing a Show Me Your News throwback here. We had the Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch trailer as part of the recent Nintendo Direct. I had to get two former Show Me Your News co-hosts back together. I formerly known as Youko, of course, on that show, joined by Super.
And now I'm known as Miles.
And TonyTH.
And that's still my name.
Yep.
The TH is very hard to get by sometimes.
Sure. Well, guys, it's good to talk to you again. Smash bringing us back together for a podcast. I wanted to get us all together, not only to talk about the Smash hype, but also kind of where we've been over the last couple of years, in case anyone is really itching to catch up with former Show Me Your News days, and we can reminisce a little bit.
The old boys club?
Sure. The old podcasting boys. So let's start with Smash Brothers for Switch. At the end of that Nintendo Direct, coming off of the Splatoon Lab Squad, whatever it was.
You mean
Nintendo Labo?
Not that one. That's a whole different one.
You mean the Splatoon Octo expansion that looked disturbingly like the beta for Portal?
Yeah, kind of. Definitely a long trailer on that one. Yeah. I mean, kind of cool music, but got a little.
I liked it, but it was strange. I didn't know what to make of it.
But let's get to that Smash trailer. I want to get the sense of where were you all when you were watching this? Were you watching it live, tape delayed? Did you been spoiled, whatnot? And how did you react?
I was watching the Kind of Funny stream where they were watch-alonging, and then I moved because Jared Petty talked too much.
He was talking. I'm glad they added him.
I am too,
but I think he needed to get a sense of how that works live.
No shade, Jared. I love you, but I switched. I watched it live, and the thing that got me was when did you guys guess that it was Smash?
As soon as they looked at each other and started pointing one more thing.
See, like when it was just more Splatoon, I looked at my girlfriend and I'm like, this is going to be Smash. They just showcased Splatoon for 10 minutes. Why would they be one more thing and here's Splatoon?
And here's Splatoon 3.
I'm like, this is going to be Smash.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying it's going to be Smash, and yeah, as soon as the ink splattered, I'm looking at my wife, Rachel, and it's just inklings are in Smash. And I think it took her a little bit for it to realize it's this would be a new Smash on Switch, because she's like, you hated Splatoon, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't care for it, but Smash.
I don't much care for a lot of these series, but still, Smash.
But I think it was a really
to be there.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they needed to get the new IP in. It makes a whole lot of sense. I mean, when I did video game predictions at the beginning of the year for this new podcast for games that I'm doing, it's the first one is a Super Smash Brothers game for Switch will be announced this year. It'll have either Inkling or a character from ARMS, and they're like, it was a foregone conclusion, but it's good to see.
Yeah,
I hope no ARMS character.
I don't mind. I don't like ARMS. I don't like motion controls at all. So I'm like, no to that game. And I think you can.
I don't like ARMS as aesthetic. I just don't like the way it is.
Yeah, I like the weird announcer man with a fist coming out of his head. That makes me laugh.
Yeah, he looks like the hamburger helper man.
Oh, God.
We haven't talked about memes and stuff in years, but I can't tell you how much me and my buddy laughed at Nintendo's ARMS announcement when they were just we're going to convince you guys that you need ARMS. And I'm like, I know I do. I use them every day.
I use them every day. Yeah.
I need them.
I liked how, it was a common thing, myself included, to say, hey, will ARMS have legs? As far as a competitive future, or just saying hey, the sequel to ARMS needs to be legs. They'll be on their backs and they'll just start kicking each other.
God damn.
Overexcited dogs, they will lash out with their legs.
And honestly, if you look at sales and even that Nintendo Direct, they're like, we got a ARMS update. We're not going to talk about it very much. It was very much Splatoon's done really well. I know you don't I really fucking like Splatoon. Mm-hmm. And I feel it's gotten itself, I think I saw 3 or 4 million.
It's
for a new IP. It's crazy.
Easily past 2 million on Switch. It's crazy popular in Japan. I think that's part of the big reason why they also showed that one. I guess right. The worldwide reveal. But I mean,
But I think ARMS like cracked 1 million. I don't think it did as well as they were thinking it would.
I mean, 1 million's probably fine for them. Just, try to float something out there, see how it does. This trailer, though, I think it was really, really well done. For those that, did not catch on as quickly, I think the eye reveal is such a cool moment.
It is.
For those,
So very memeable.
Of course. I love seeing all those go around for sure. But one of the things I noticed, and I tweeted it out and all, but I really like the group reactions. So, Tony, as you mentioned, Jared definitely got better. Their moment of when they realized it was Smash, of course, Tim freaked out. But a group reaction is genuine. At the Nintendo store in New York, that, albeit loud, was genuine.
Yeah.
The single people streaming
Not a
online,
single one was worth watching.
Hell no.
Like, there's that one that's super popular of that one guy who's like freaking out and jumping around. I'm like, dude, no.
Etika is who Etika is, and he always plays it up. But the more that I saw of people, like when I see you jumping over your chair, rolling on your floor, like, fucking stop.
That's how all reacts are. That's like how every fucking react on the internet is, and I don't like it either. But
that's why you gotta see the group ones.
I liked CT0 because he was just like, he was real. He was just sitting there in the little corner doing his little reacts. He's like, as soon as it turns like to Splatoon, he's like, it's Smash.
Mm-hmm. He's right.
And then it actually ends up being Smash, and he just, he gets excited. He's like, oh, it actually is Smash. I was right. Oh.
Also, 2018 is like just as much hype.
Yeah, that's a big one. It definitely gets people wondering. That's for sure. I mean, we could talk about all the characters in the fire. I think it's a pretty fruitless exercise for how vague some of them are. You see Donkey, go watch Donkey's video if you want that.
If you want an accurate breakdown of the characters, we'll go watch Donkey.
Game Explain did an interesting job, in the mere moments after. I'll give them some credit for their spur of the moment thoughts.
My favorite was somebody's like, Mario confirmed for Smash, and somebody being like, that could be fucking anybody.
I do think the one interesting thing, of course, to speculate about would be, Breath of the Wild Link. Would he get the whole new moveset? What would that be like? I think that is a very scintillating discussion point.
You're going to bring back the Robin mechanic where his swords and stuff break after enough uses?
Oh, no.
That'd be funny.
That would be funny.
Because I would somewhat enjoy that, especially like if they would break and then like it would swap to a different weapon that's not particularly worse, it's just different.
Yeah.
What's weird about that situation is Link has been the same way since fucking 64 for the most part.
Right.
So like anyone that's been a Link main since like way back when would just be fucked if they like completely changed them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So some people are wondering if like we're gonna see like 2 different Links. Like a Breath of the Wild Link.
3 different Links at this point.
And then a Toon Link. And then...
Jeez, yeah. And then Waymo's, throw the whole Majora's Mask Link, from back in the day. Oh, he changes to the 3 different masks and all that.
That would be a neat mechanic. I mean, I wouldn't hate it. We always saw it.
He's got a Bulbasaur.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the point is the Game Explain one. They pointed out, like, we think one of them might be Pokemon Trainer. And, Pokemon Trainer could come back because the 3DS doesn't have limitations, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that's interesting. I suppose that's true.
I just want my Ice Climbers back.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be a given, right?
Yeah.
I hope so.
I would hope.
I mean, I wouldn't think Snake would be back. I wouldn't think Wolf would be back. But Ice Climbers, all the work was, for all intents and purposes, done.
Here's the thing, and you guys know this better than anybody, and I think we're underplaying, like, how cool that fucking trailer was like directed.
Yeah.
How like even though we kind of knew it was gonna be Smash, the way they fucking revealed it was like amazing. It was so cool.
All the bright saturation, and then the dark and had the sound kind of go out and getting hollow.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Goosebumps moment.
It's fucking awesome. And the thing about it, and like I said, you guys know more than anybody, is like now we're in hype mode and now we're in speculation mode. Any Nintendo Direct, any E3 announcement can like a fucking video can just fucking start and it can be Smash. And I love that. Mm-hmm. Like this is more fun than the game sometimes. It's just
for sure.
The hype and the speculation.
E3's a slam dunk at this point. I mean, we were gonna think, okay, maybe they'll reveal it at E3. They're gonna tie it to the online that they want to roll out in September. But now it's like, we're going to see gameplay now at E3. Like we're going to get legit blowout there.
Yeah, and most people have been trying to break down like when Smash was started and how this development cycle's going. And one thing I did notice was about the trailer is that the copyright 2018 Nintendo, nothing about Namco Bandai.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that too, but I've seen people also like talk about that the original like reveal for Wii U didn't have that either. So I don't think that means anything say really.
I mean, but didn't at that reveal they immediately mentioned that Namco Bandai was working with them?
Yeah, but they didn't mention anything in this, so I don't know what to make of anything at this point.
One of the neat things about this one is the Super Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS. When they made the Smash logo, there was fire that was like the inside part, so it would do like the cross slash, and then it would like fire would burst from the slash. This one, the cross is black, and everything else is fire.
And I love how the cross is actually going through the text. Like that very thin line that goes through it. Like that's a real nice touch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's actually really good. And, it's still the O is still the Smash signal as well.
Of course. Yeah, it's a different angle. Fine, what have you. But yeah, let's get to it though. Masahiro Sakurai. I don't think any of us really expected that he would be back once again, as development on the previous Smash game, for all intents and purposes, nearly killed him. Because of how
I mean, let's be honest here. He comes back every time, and every time he says this is the last one ever since Brawl. So you say nobody expected it. I thought it would immediately happen. Like, I'm in the camp where I hold on hope that, to be honest, I don't know how good Sakurai is for the series anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because my aspects. I love watching competitive Smash, except for I absolutely despise watching competitive Smash 4. I tried yesterday. Didn't go over so well. Like, I love him when he's going full tilt on the ideas. And
the character ideas, and the movesets,
Not even the movesets, like Subspace Emissary, like, you say what you will, I loved the idea.
Super cool.
I want that again.
Yeah, I want Subspace Emissary too. I want some big single-player experience, because that single-player in Smash 4 was lacking.
Yeah, even the event mode wasn't anything.
The events, which were, I feel like, a saving grace part of Brawl, you could still have some fun with those. Like, they were, not one of them was good times.
I couldn't remember one of them to rattle off. Oh yeah, remember this one? Yeah, for sure.
And just that's the kind of stuff that really I don't get, because Smash Run, amazing idea. Let's not put it in the actual home console version. Let's put Smash. What's it called?
Board game.
Smash board game. Smash EO Party.
That was trash. If this is a port, they should just throw that in the trash and port it.
Yeah. It's just, but I would love to see Smash Run too. I would love to see, and Smash Run was much closer to what I wanted SSE to be, because you would run through and you would find Kremlings and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
And you found all the enemies from the different games, and I'm just kind of like, all right, guys, you've got a good, solid foundation for a single-player experience now. You have the SSE, and now you have Smash Run. Put those together, please.
I just want Emissary again. Because now the character roster is fucking stupid. For all intents and purposes, that Smash 4 roster looks fake as fuck. If you looked at it a long time ago, which is what I'm scared of too. I hope we don't lose any characters.
Yeah. It's a big concern, especially for the people who start talking about a new game.
Yeah, I definitely think we're going to lose quite a few characters, to be honest. But I don't think we're going to lose any truly unique characters.
Throw Dark Pit in the garbage too.
Oh god.
Yeah, Dark Pit will probably just be an alternate costume.
He should have been from the start.
Well, that's what they all were, and then they're just like, we've got some extra time. Let's turn them into different characters.
Yeah,
and some of them worked out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of them worked out. Like Lucina is pretty popular with a lot of players. So
people love Doc.
Yeah, and people love Doc, even though he's a little. They took all of his bad melee traits and just made them turned them up to 11. So, yeah. It's funny that you mentioned it looks so fake, because that was a very popular topic on the Smash Reddit for a while. If this was the roster that we saw, we would have been like, no, that's fake.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the other thing about Smash in general right now. I feel like after Cloud, I honestly feel like when we got Mega Man, I'm like, that's it. That's like all I can think of as far as
yeah.
like crazy shit I want. And then Cloud happened. I'm like, well,
Cloud was
anything's
the
fucking
best.
possible now.
Yeah, Cloud was the best goddamn DLC character reveal.
Because like now, like people are joking about like Sans and Smash. I could fucking see that. Like, no problem. What about like Persona?
People are joking about Crash Bandicoot. He's got a
Crash
chance.
would be cool.
Crash is actually very possible now, and honestly, I expect Crash.
I do too.
Like, yeah, like onto the megaphone.
Oh please!
Oh my god!
Oh god! I want him to do that weird Crash dance.
Ooga booga.
That's like a whole taunt. Is the whole Crash dance? But like, what about like Persona? Even like that's huge over there, and they're making Q2. Like that could fucking happen.
Jeez, and it's already crossing over with like the Blaze Blue shit. Wow.
Yeah, that'd be the thing that would stop it. And like maybe like you joked about Snake, but like maybe Konami's like, we fucked up. We need to make good with fans. What if we just gave Snake to Nintendo for Smash real cheap? That would be.
That's a good one, Tony. That
would be so fucking easy and so humbling, especially after fucking Survive came out.
And they won't fucking do it.
Probably not. But
I just want Captain Falcon to go again.
I don't have like the big, give me this character. I'm thrilled already with Smash 4's character roster that anything on top of that is gravy, I mean,
yeah. I'm just looking at the characters and I'm a little bit fearful for Duck Hunt. I think Duck Hunt might be
man, he's great.
Yeah.
I know. Plus he's great for like just talking because if you're stuck in a recording booth for 4 hours just trying to say Duck Hunt.
That's good.
Yeah, and I think Palutena will stay, but I don't think she's going to be anywhere similar to what she was.
If we're just talking like newer port, I think it's going to be the same engine. I think it's going to be. I think it's not going to be like. It's going to be a new game, and it's going to have like way more content. But I honestly think it's going to be like closer to a 4.5 rather than a 5.
Yeah,
so I think a lot of characters are probably going to be safe. What I'm worried about is like third party. I'm worried about Cloud coming back.
I don't think Cloud will come back. I'm pretty sure he's gone.
That bums me out.
I'm pretty sure Cloud's going to be gone. I'm pretty sure Lucas will be back to DLC again.
Ryu.
And it all just comes down to whether or not Namco Bandai is working on this. Because if Namco Bandai is not working on this, we aren't going to see the same engine. Because those are their assets. So even though, it is a Nintendo game, I don't think they can legally use the same engine. So they'll build it off of either Brawl or completely build a new one up.
I think they're working on it.
If Namco Bandai is working on this, then I do agree that this is going to be a 4.5 rather than a full-fledged 5.
Which I kind of want, honestly, and it would make more sense to me given the time frame that they're like this year. I think they're using the same like shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain parts about the system that's in now that I really don't like not being able to fast fall after doing an aerial or starting an aerial. That's what I remember. I don't play Smash 4 too often, but I recall it being a thing when we were playing a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, didn't we play and you mopped the fucking floor with me for an hour?
Dude, you beat my Falco.
Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't get 1-9 hammer. I was pissed. You know what's weird too is I think it's funny, the Ridley thing. Like as soon as Sakurai got confirmed, everyone's like, Ridley's out.
Yeah. Oh man, I want
Ridley's been in every Smash game as a non-playable character.
But I hope he gets better about costumes because they're so fucking easy. Why can't you play as Miss Pac-Man? Why can't you play as Shadow? Why can't you play as Dr. Luigi? Like fuck it. Like do everything. Put a backpack on Luigi. You don't even have to use it.
Yeah, no, that was actually a really good point. Like I'd love to see like Birdo over Yoshi or something like that.
Oh god.
honestly, throwing that out, I'm actually going to expect to see Birdo in this as a full-fledged character. That's my big boss.
That is a big boss prediction.
Nice Mario character.
No, because Mario.
There's so many Mario characters. I don't want any more Fire Emblem ones either.
But they're going to keep adding Mario characters. Hell, Smash 4 added 2.
There's still only one like Olimar and stuff.
And technically it brought back Dr. Mario already, so there's 3. Yeah, and I'm just looking at this picture somebody uploaded, like I said, on the Reddit. So it's like, if this was what was announced, like if this was the final roster, everyone would say it's fake. And I'm just looking at it, and the funny thing about this image is that they chose one without Bayonetta.
Bayonetta will be back. Bayonetta will for sure be back.
Yeah, Bayonetta will definitely be back. Yeah. The Mii's will probably be gone.
That's a good point. Yeah, they'll be gone.
I don't think Shulk's going to make it back. he might be replaced with the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 player.
Oh, they all fucking suck though. Like
probably.
They're annoying. I'm sorry. Like I played that game. Like every voice of theirs is annoying. At least you got Shulk time and really.
I think they'll have both.
Yeah.
I'm really feeling it. I just feel like Shulk might be on his way out. Okay.
I don't think so.
Here's the
they own those characters too, so it's not hard.
Here's the thing. For the most part, I think characters being gone are completely and utterly like reliant on whether or not Namco Bandai is working on the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think Pac-Man, Shulk, and Palutena and Duck Hunt are entirely reliant on Namco Bandai working on this game.
I think they are. They're still cool even because, I mean, they're making Metroid Prime 4 also.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that's like a lock for sure. They probably are.
Yeah. With them working on Metroid Prime 4, maybe we will see Ridley.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
That'd be cool.
We made a weird humanoid Ridley just so we could fucking be in Smash.
Yeah.
Based off of the Charizard one too, and back in Brawl days.
Yeah.
I know we're not gonna like this isn't what the show is about anymore. Because we're just talking about Smash.
That's fine.
But with all the speculation about Pokemon at the end of the year too.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that's happening now. Because
Not
I think
this year, no.
Smash is big enough, like on its own. You don't need Pokemon now.
Smash is a driver. Let them take their time more on Pokemon. We don't need Generation 8 so soon. Yeah,
I want it really bad, but
not
I don't
so
even.
Soon, yeah.
I'm not even a Pokemon guy, but a Pokemon on a fucking console is something like I've been wanting my whole life. So,
speaking of Pokemon, do you think Lucario is going to make it back?
I don't know.
Or Greninja?
I think we might get a new starter from like whatever the hell is being made right now.
Maybe like Decidueye, if any, like starter from Gen 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking him over, and I'm just kind of like, I just feel like Lucario or Greninja are going to be on their way out.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too. Greninja was cool.
Greninja was cool, and I really, really like him as a character. But God, I just don't know if he's going to stick around. And we need an Animal Crossing here soon, or else I'm going to start fearing for Villager as well.
Oof, yeah. Animal Crossing on Switch is a no-brainer. Connect it to the mobile game. I mean, come on, that's easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it comes to the whole new port stuff, I'm like you. I kind of lie in the 4.5 sort of midway sort of thought. In fact,
cram the 3DS content in there, put Ice Climbers and a couple more characters.
Just add more stuff, more stages. You're right. Add more alternate costumes. I think, more show me your news roots. I think the Buzzsaw put it best in one of his social media posts I saw, is that I think it'll be a new game as much as Splatoon 2 is considered a new game.
And it does have a lot of new content, but if you look at it, it looks some people would just mistake it for Splatoon.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to happen. And luckily, no one gives a fuck if it's a port or not. Like, people just want fucking Smash on Switch. Like, that's all they care about.
So, thoughts on Wii Fit Trainer?
Oh, yeah, she'll be back.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting tie-in to, Nintendo's history of when they tried to go that Blue Ocean route.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing
I
really,
like her too.
there's nothing really in her mechanics that would, cause her to leave.
Right?
That was like a weird announcement where I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? And then it's just Mario and Link and Kirby doing it. I'm like, I love her.
Yeah, it was like on the floor of E3. Oh, man.
Also, she's just like doing yoga stretches. Like, that's her moveset. And she's like, you're doing great. And she's just beating the shit out of you. I love the concept of the character to death. I think it's so funny.
Also, something the Reddit noticed, what you guys might find interesting, is that the Smash Bros. Switch announcement music harmony that was playing is the same harmony from Melee's character selection screen.
Okay.
So,
that's really cool.
Yeah, so and Nintendo's doing that thing again, where Skyward Sword Skyward Sword's main theme is backwards, and so it's just one of those things where Nintendo just really likes their roots so much.
Mm-hmm.
I love in Smash 4 that the results screen was the menu from 64.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really cool. I really want Dixie Kong. Just for my buddy. He loves Dixie Kong. And I'm like, that would be a unique, good Donkey Kong character.
And now we're going to get Cranky Kong.
Yeah, we'll probably get Cranky before Dixie is what I was thinking too.
Or Funky Kong. Every game has a Funky Kong mode.
Yeah. I really hope Funky Kong comes as a costume for Donkey Kong. Because looking at Tropical Freeze coming to Switch, and the fact they have the Funky Kong mode, and he's literally just he's just Donkey Kong's character model with a whole bunch of Funky Kong stuff on him. So,
and no matter what, No matter what, it plays his little music from DKC2. It's just so that like, if anyone picks them, it just overwrites the stage music.
I think if there were one character that I would just throw out the why the fuck not sort of thing, I'll go back to Professor Layton.
Because he's dead now. He's old.
I know. Just put him in there.
I want Sora.
Oh God. Yeah, that's
Sora
like,
could happen too.
It could. But that's on like Goku level shit.
Yeah.
No, I want Goku too a little bit, but that's probably what happened.
God, I gotta look up that Brian Altano tweet.
Which one? The one where we're never satisfied?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where he says, I hope the new Smash Brothers game is a brand new game that isn't a remake, but also has every character, stage, and item that was in every old ones, but also don't change anything, but also add new stuff, but also keep everything the same, and also make it really new. Oh, and add Goku.
Yeah, put Goku in.
Add Goku.
I don't know if anyone remembers this video but me, but it was when Bayonetta won the ballot, and it was just all these cut characters. It was the ending of Evangelion when all the characters are clapping for Shinji and saying congratulations. And all the people saying congratulations were all the like characters that didn't make it. I don't think Lucas was like announced back yet or something weird like that. And the last two were Goku and Corey in the House. Corey in the House is also my favorite fake stupid joke.
Oh, yeah, it's a funny one. I think, one of the ones I keep throwing out there when I do, Smash Brothers speculation and whatnot for future stuff. But, I mean, man, if Shovel Knight is not in this game representing the indies scene, man.
Yeah, no, Shovel Knight is definitely the one I would like to see most out of the indie scenes. Because he's got the moveset, man.
Sure does.
He'd be a good assist, even at the very least.
Oh, that'd be insulting, though.
Make me so sad. He's got the amiibo. Let's go.
Yeah.
The stage would be really fucking cool.
But what about Solaire?
Dark Souls?
What about Solaire?
Phrase that, son.
That was the most ridiculous fucking thing when I saw that amiibo.
Yeah.
Like, that's so stupid. I want it.
I need my Praise the Sun amiibo, but, like, as I'm talking about, I'm like, wait, no, that's actually a thing. He's getting an amiibo.
I know.
He could be in Smash.
He could.
So like, and then we could get a Dark Souls stage.
Oh,
that'd be cool.
If that isn't a competitive stage, I will be so mad.
It's the new Final Destination. Everything has to be on there, no matter what.
The stage hazards are just turned up to 12.
When you kill someone, game over appears over the percentage.
By the way,
you die,
if Mega Man gets a unique explosion, the Inkling should splat.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Also,
Mega Man gets a unique explosion, and then it just goes, you died over someone every time he gets knocked out.
Over the screen, over the UI, over the characters. Like, it's really obnoxious.
It just fades to black.
Also, the Splatoon level, it needs to play that like last minute music.
Oh, yep, definitely.
It needs to do that too. That'd be fucking hype.
Yeah, but I mean, it happened in Brawl with the Mushroomy Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the trailer right now, left or right, Yoshi, Pit, Donkey Kong, probably Peach, Ness, Marth, Mario, Breath of the Wild, Link, Sheik, Pikachu, and then Samus and Kirby. And I don't know who the next person is.
Yeah, I think that's been the sticking point for a lot of people.
It's like
Boss Baby.
No.
It's Boss Baby. I mean, you got Bowser, Fox, Captain Falcon, and Wario, but there's that one person just standing there, and everyone's like, "Who the fuck is that person?"
It's Papyrus.
I hope so.
A lot of people seem to think that person is actually just Zelda, and there's because Zelda Sheik were separated in Smash 4.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking at them like, I just don't feel like they should have Sheik and Zelda.
I don't know. It's a fucking toss up, especially with Zelda. I feel like just like what is Zelda anymore? What's like the relevant Zelda shit to put in?
Especially now in Breath of the Wild.
Like it looks like it's either gonna be Zelda or Marth, but we got Marth to the left. But who else could Marth be over there?
I got one for you. Is Zelda from Breath of the Wild, and she's like Pokemon trainer, and she uses the 4 champions.
That'd be pretty fucking cool.
It'd be interesting, but I think
with Pokeballs, throws out the go around.
Daruk is now a Pokemon.
Yeah, do it.
No, I mean the champions
immediately loses to Lucario.
The champions would clearly be as part of Link's moveset. Let's be real. Rivali's Gale as the up B on the parachute. Like,
ooh, that's a good idea.
Like
actually.
it's just gonna happen.
Yeah, let's see. Rally's Gale, Daruk's Brush, and probably like down B instead of a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
B would be probably you charge Urbosa's Fury.
My B would be whistling and alerting all the enemies on accident.
Yes. And then probably side B would probably be the boomerang.
Yeah.
Just to keep things kind of...
Mm-hmm.
I never catch those fucking things. I didn't play that game. I was bad at it. I didn't like it. But whenever I threw the boomerang, I would never fucking catch it because there's like a catch button. I'm like, oh, okay. That's gone forever.
I just want to be able to throw the tri-forked boomerang and catch it with magnesis while it's on its way back.
That'd be awesome.
And then just use it as a buzzsaw, but I haven't been able to catch it more than once. It's really effective when you catch it, though.
Yeah.
Because then you just have a spinning buzzsaw playing forever with your magnesis.
Well, you got a good few Breath of the Wild highlights on your Twitter account there.
I do, thanks to Grant.
Yep.
Good old Grant on fucking Team 4-Star now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Times have changed. Well, times have indeed changed for us. How have you guys been?
Differences, I'm living in my own house with my girlfriend. I have a new first shift job. And I quit the job that took me off of Show Me Your News in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did Uber and Lyft for a while, and that let me kind of go visit some people, like Tony.
Yeah.
Because I'm able to work.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm able to work Lyft anywhere in the U.S., so, vacations are easy because you don't have to save up all that much. Because once you're there, you're just like, and I'm going to continue working.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, just kind of just living life and, setting things up for the future.
Good, man. That's awesome. Glad that you're at least, with stable internet, because that was...
Right.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, huh?
Mm-hmm. When I was feeding off of the internet from the house across the street, yeah, that was the time.
Yeah.
I'm living with my girlfriend too, but in a tiny ass apartment. But hopefully we'll remedy that one soon. But yeah, same as me. I have the same UPS job, and it's been 10 years now, and you get a yearly raise, so that's nice.
Good.
And I got promoted a month ago, so now I'm up to I was mid crew for a while, I guess, which is 4 hours a night. Now I'm up to 6. But I make a lot an hour, so that's honestly all I need to do, which is kind of ridiculous.
Hell yeah, man.
And I quit the restaurant job, and that was fucking cathartic as shit, and I never wanted to do that again.
Good.
And a lot has changed with you since last time we saw you on this show.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Got married. That was a big thing.
I was there.
Yep. Got a condo, so we're living. I don't know. That was 6 months ago now, so that's really nice. I mean. My brother, is a big help for starting the immigration process and providing his place to help with that. But it's just a matter of we needed a place of our own. We're going to PAX East next month, so we're excited for that. Probably within a couple months after that, we're looking to get a dog.
I want a dog.
Yeah, so big things on the horizon. Still working at FCA. Doing video. Like you said, raises are nice. They help a lot.
And you like working there too, for the most part.
Oh, for sure. It's fantastic.
That's awesome.
I do get to travel a lot. It's picked up more in the past couple of years, which has its ups and downs. Probably the biggest negative is that I don't really have. I can't really get a routine.
Right.
I'm trying to do the whole workout thing, and it's just no. For half of this week, you're gone, and you're working, from before sunrise to sunset. So, good luck with that.
Hotels usually have a little room where you can work out.
Yeah, but when you're waking up for 4 a.m. calls and you don't get back until after 7, it's tough. So, so that's a little rough. But I do get to see nice places.
I'm still night shift, so
Yeah.
My new job I just started last week, his first shift, and I get it at 6:45, and that's as his third shifter for the last year, and the second shifter before that. Oh, it is a hard adjustment, especially since I went to bed at 5:30 a.m. last night. So that's the thing. Luckily, I didn't get that much sleep, so I'll be tired soon.
Yeah, I need a nap.
Game the system.
I'm glad we're doing this because it's been a while where it's like I miss podcasting, miss talking to you guys. I guess what do you think of when you look back on Show Me Your News, and how has it affected you? Like, do you still have the itch every now and then to talk about games or other things or what have you?
That's the thing, is like I feel like I wasn't as about that when we did it. Not that I didn't like doing it. It was a lot of fun. But it's so fucking crazy now how I am immersed in every aspect of the industry. Like now I wish more than ever I was doing a show like that, but podcasts are so fucking hard to get out there because everyone in the world's doing one now. It's hard to get your name and attention out there. But yeah, I kind of wish we were doing it again just because I love just talking about shit I don't even play anymore or ever do. I don't play Dark Souls, but I just any piece of news about any game that comes out, I just read about.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I just love it. I just love watching the businessy aspects of it and everything.
Video game industry is fascinating.
I mean, I love watching a lot of the extra credit videos, and my phone just keeps sending me articles for different games, and it seems it really wants me to play Overwatch, which I still have yet to play. Really,
same. I gave it a free weekend try once, and it's just but it's multiplayer. If they do the single player mode, I'm down.
I was playing a single player shooter a couple years ago, and then I'm I'm bad at shooters, so I just kind of gave up. I play Splatoon because I can just paint the ground and run away from people, and I'm helping.
Yeah, honestly, it's a really good defense strategy.
Just use that roller and just run away from people, and I'm just having a good time. It's very nice to just paint the ground and that little slimy noise. It's just very relaxing.
Yeah.
And you turn a corner and an enemy's there, and you accidentally kill him, and you're just kind of I'm helping.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's not about shooting people in that game as much. But yeah, I just kind of I feel back in the day I just kind of quit the show very unceremoniously, and I'm really sorry about that. But I was just burned out. I wish my interest level is where it was now. Working 2 jobs and not ever getting enough sleep for the shows really sucked too.
Yeah, considering we always had to do it at wild times for you.
Yeah.
It was such a push for you all the time.
Yeah, it was rough.
Well, I think, with Smash stuff coming up and more games things, I think it can definitely loop you guys in more often. I think that'd be a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess what were some of your favorite games from last year to kind of close things out here?
Jesus Christ, last year?
Last year, the best year in all of video games?
Definitely not Destiny 2.
No.
That's been a fun shit show to watch.
I really liked it, but then you hit that late game loop fest thing, and nothing really comes together in that game. So that was a huge disappointment. So I told my friends guys, we're gonna keep playing this, but in a year when they do everything they can to fix it. Because
now nobody's playing it.
Yeah, they just have to do basically a Destiny 1. Where they have to release a massive expansion that changes the entire end game.
Well, they're hemorrhaging players, and everyone's pissed.
Yeah,
and Monster Hunter came out. They're they don't need them anymore.
Yeah. Talk about a fucking surprise of the year, Monster Hunter
love it.
World.
I've never played it, but I love that it's a thing. And after all that year of fucking microtransactions, it's no, we need this to survive and make the game good. All that bullshit. Monster Hunter comes out and sells almost 8 million copies, and the short amount of time it's been out, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Easy game of the year contender so far for this year, for sure.
True.
Did you hear that shit where it was the highest selling Capcom game in Capcom's history?
All time.
That's fucking insane.
That's wild. Even more than Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, goddamn.
If we put all of Street Fighter 2 together, does it beat all of that?
No, probably not, because they ported it 30 times.
It's probably on your phone at this point.
You even got it on the Switch numbers. Yeah. As far as last year, I want to say, dude, the whole in between the show, I fell in love with Persona.
Fuck
that was a fucking dude. I platinumed 4.
That must have been challenging with all of Risei's lines.
That was the one. And I want to say I didn't like 5 as much. I liked it a lot and it was fun, but like I feel like it didn't have as much heart as like 4 and 3 did.
Yeah, my take on it, it is the best Persona game on a mechanics level.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I care about the characters in 4 way the fuck more.
1000%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but it was
my pain. Ever not a Persona fan and having to listen to Tony.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Bro, we needed to talk more. I fucking love that series.
Yeah, we should. We'll do a waifu podcast at some point.
Oh god.
Naoto.
Naoto or Rise in 4, Makoto in 5.
Yeah, I gotcha. I think she is the clear. Anyway, go on that fucking tangent for hours. I'm forgetting every game that came out last year. Odyssey was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Mario and Zelda.
Boy. Like, Zelda, I feel endgame-wise has been fantastic because there's always more to explore, especially when they added Hero's Path so you could see all the places you didn't go yet.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just kind of like, well, I'm barely touched the surface of this game. As I look in the corner, I'm like, all right, I only got 10 more shrines to go, and I have them all. And I look down the corner, it's like, you're at 37%, friend.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah, you're just taking the critical paths.
I'm just watching Gerard do his completionist the other day for no reason, and he's just at the end where he's like, "You get nothing," and he's just screaming, and I'm like, "Shit, dude,
big old Hetsu's gift there."
Big old pile of shit.
Yeah,
Horizon was rad as fuck.
Horizon was awesome. That was my second favorite game.
Sonic Mania was like my favorite thing in the world.
God damn, that is so good.
It was so cathartic.
Okay, I have things to say about Sonic Mania.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I've known all of those guys for years, from Sonic Retro and Simon Way's Sonic 2 Beta became Sonic Retro, and all those guys were there, like Stealth and Taxman and half of the Sonic 2 HD team, which became the Pagoda West team, and like I know all those people, so like there is no excuse for some of the level design faux pas that are rampant in Sonic Mania, because like I've talked to
I don't know what he's talking about. He's crazy.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't.
About all the fucking corners that are nothing. Like the absolute lack of like exploration in some cases. Where Sonic 3 I always felt like either there'd be a natural curve to a stage, or if you explored you'd find something. There's not that level of amazingness to Sonic Mania. And there's so much hold down to win, because we all got tired of hitting right to win. So now if you just roll into a ball, that's how you win.
No, man.
And now it's so much easier to roll into a ball with Drop Dash. And those are good
Drop
things.
Dash is great.
Drop Dash is fantastic, don't get me wrong.
That's such a natural, that's a weird thing that nobody thought of sooner.
One thing I'm really kind of weirded out by is that like Sonic has like four jump buttons. Can I please have one be Insta Shield and one be Drop Dash, please?
Well, that was a weird thing where you could only use one ability at a time.
Mm-hmm. I would love if they were just like, hey, look, these all jump, but in the midair they change. This one's Drop Dash, this one's Shield, this one's Insta Shield.
That would be interesting.
Boom, done.
Why do all of Kirby's taunts get rid of his fucking ability?
But you gotta be so proud of them, though.
Oh god, I'm amazing proud of them. Like, those are all like extraneous things, but those are the things that made old Sonic special to me, especially Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And the fact that Sonic Mania is more of a Sonic 2 level kind of game for most of it. I mean, it's not as blatantly on and off platforming speed as Sonic 1, but it definitely feels more like a Sonic 2.5 than a Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
When you complain to me about Smash physics and just shit I don't understand, I'm like, yeah, man, I get what you're saying, but you're just wrong about Mania.
No, man.
Mania, and I want to say this too, Mania made me happier than any game ever has made me. Like even Persona 4, which I cried through most of. Fucking Mean Bean Machine Boss made me freak out. You can ask my girlfriend. I went ballistic at Hydro City. Hydro City is my favorite act in the fucking franchise, and I just lost my mind.
I hope you liked Hydro City Act 2, because it's the same.
But it's the best act in the series, so it's fine. Oh, they took that out. That was a bastard move.
That, I know.
What else came out last year? I'm forgetting every game ever.
Nier Automata.
Oh, that was amazing. I just played that a couple months ago.
I can't believe you forgot.
Yeah, that game was fucking rad. very PS2 era-esque, kind of, you know?
Just drop that shit down to easy and power through if you don't.
Oh, that's what I did.
Yep,
that's what I did, and I enjoyed the shit out of it. Like, I didn't regret spending the money at all.
I really liked Mighty Striker Gunvolt or whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah.
The Mighty Number 9 / Azure Striker Gunvolt game. It was a very solid game. Not as good as Sonic Mania, which, again, Sonic Mania is good to great. I'd say Mighty Gunvolt Striker is much the same. Then after that, Odyssey has a fantastic flow to the game. Its end game kind of sucks.
I liked it. I get what you're saying, though. There's really good analysis videos about that and Zelda, which kind of vindicate both of us, because I didn't like Zelda as much, and he didn't like Mario as much.
Yeah, and I didn't... there was that 2-hour-long video that I watched, and I was like, I'll watch the first 20 minutes, and then all right, how long have I been watching this? An hour and 40 minutes. Okay. And he did one of the best things I've ever seen, which is whenever Mario grabs a moon that's just sort of out there or whatever, just one of those moons that just chill. You don't have to do anything for. They're just kind of like, hey, there's a moon right there.
Yep.
He grabs it, and then instead of playing the Got the Moon theme, he plays the Karaoke. Yeah.
From Breath of the Wild. I'm still catching up from last year too. I got Hellblade. I really want to play Hellblade.
I want to play that. I want to play Night in the Woods.
That game too.
Those are two that I really wanted to play. At the beginning of this year, I finally got around to playing Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. That was
I heard that
really
was a lot
good.
of fun. Yeah.
That was much better, I think, than New Order. And New Order was already solid. The Telltale games or Telltale-like games. I mean, Life is Strange Before the Storm, Tony. I still have to play.
Christ.
I still have to play Farewell. I still have to make the 2 hours or whatever it is for it. But
I want to say episode 2 of Before the Storm, I think, was probably the best thing the franchise has ever done.
Yeah.
I think episode 2 is amazing. Episode 3, I was a little let down by it. I didn't think it was bad or anything, but after following 2, I was just like, that was good.
Oh, but
Farewell is fucking great.
Yeah. Awesome. I can't wait to play it. But yeah,
no spoilers, but you'll love it.
Cool. The post credits little thing at the end of episode 3 though.
That was
fucking A. And I've been really digging the Telltale Batman Enemy Within series.
I have a backlog folder on my PS4, and those aren't there. Also with Danganronpa, I got the 1 and 2 pack.
Yes. Play Danganronpa.
I really want to play those.
3 was probably number 5 for me last year. It was really good.
Yeah, man, Life is Strange was special.
But yeah, definitely get around to playing the Batmans. I'm excited for the finale of that season 2. It's on the 27th. That's hype. Yeah, a lot of good games.
So last year seemed so long. Resident Evil 7 was last year.
Jesus.
That was January. That game was great too. I don't play any of those, but that was a fucking return to form for Resi.
One of the things I've been seeing on YouTube is best gaming reactions, and that trailer at E3 is up there with just that shit came out of nowhere. That is prime reaction material. That was so good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Capcom's a pseudo renaissance right now. They're oh, let's put Monster Hunter on consoles, and just all this shit they should have been doing for years. They finally we're gonna bring Mega Man back, and it's just 11.
Yeah, Mega Man 11. They got to hit that, and then they really turn the corner.
That'd be neat, but I don't even blame them for not wanting to fuck with that. They should just have somebody that's one I wish more Japanese
just
companies.
give it to Namco Bandai.
I mean, shit, yeah. I wish, but even then, I wish Japanese companies weren't so curmudgeony about just giving it to an indie studio.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care; they're not gonna make it anyway. Some studio that would really fucking care and really want to make that would probably do a really good job.
True.
That would a lot of fucking Nintendo properties too. But even I'm glad seeing Nintendo letting Ubisoft use Mario and letting Namco make Metroid. But I would love for just them to give it fucking F-Zero to just a nobody.
Yeah, for sure. Well, last year was definitely year of the Switch, and going forward with Super Smash Brothers, it's only gonna keep going from there. Now they got to nail what they're trying to do with what will be reminiscent of Virtual Console. I mean, Kirby, they got that coming this week, but
I'm excited. I'm excited for Kirby.
A lot of things still to come with Nintendo Switch, and we'll definitely be here and excited for this. Guys, thank you for joining me. Really appreciated your time. I mean, where can people reach you if they missed talking to you, or they're just learning who you are for the first time?
It's always fair to just like at me at anything, and I always respond to an at. You can get to me on Twitter at Solaroth, which is my actual tag these days and has been for almost a decade. But you know,
You might want
that.
You might want to spell that.
SOLHARATH.
Just looking out for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm at TonyTH _GHH on Twitter.
What's that stand for?
Golden haired hero. By the way, if you're a crazy fucking person and you read my Sprite comics back in the day, I'm actually working on those again. I haven't posted any. Super's helping me write it. I like reread them like last year, like at work. Like I threw them all in my thing, and I'm like, I kind of want to finish these.
Breaking news.
Yeah. I've got like 10 in the last couple months because it's tedious.
It is a little tedious, and obviously I'm helping him with all of the scripting, so that takes time.
You got to help me with that last train wreck I wrote.
Oh boy.
Do any of your characters fuck? Because I'm starting an erotic audiobook show with my wife.
No.
Damn it.
No, they don't.
Oh, is that what this was this morning?
Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna be interesting to see how it's received, but it's funny. It's funny.
So are you gonna have guests on the show?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Yeah, okay.
Do you remember that story Super read about the kid playing video games with the girl with the really big boobs?
Of course.
That the 7-year-old wrote?
Of course.
Was that with the sexy voice?
That was Jeremy who did the dramatic reading of it.
Yes.
Oh, man. Where can they find you, Youko?
Oh, they should know. I'm at Pete Speakeasy. You go to rhymespezia.com. That's where you got this podcast, probably.
You just got to plug it all the time, man. It's the thing. It's the internet.
Yes. Misty's Polka Girl Harem.
Fuck yeah.
A dramatic reading.
Oh, yes.
I love the dramatic readings because I think we were all at Youmacon when they had the Team 4-star panel with like Linkara and Nostalgia Critic and like all the other guys.
Yeah.
And they did the dramatic reading of 50 Shades of Grey with all the different voices. Man.
Jesus Christ.
It's should be a good time. It's interesting to go through fanfiction.net and see what's there.
Oh, fantastic.
Anyway, check us out at all our things, and we'll hope to bring you guys in, definitely as the Smash news develops, but just to catch up and have a little, show me your news reunion here or there.
Bring back the dojo.
The dojo.
Oh god, if they bring back the dojo, what the fuck?
The site dojo, not the
not that. Not that.
Oh, that's fine, but okay, I love you guys. It's been so fun.
All right, thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
See ya.